Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Marais, and I'm very happy to start a new class with you. Today, it's Friday, 4th of July, 2025. By the way, today is the Independent Day in the United States of America. It's a well-known day. There are lots of the people around the world in, well, in some way we celebrate, especially here in Ecuador, the many schools that celebrate that. Okay, so guys, today we are going to continue learning about the present perfect tense. Uh, you're probably wondering why I did not upload the video yesterday, but I want to be honest. Yesterday I did not upload it because we have practiced a lot about the present perfect tense. We already know that uh, the definition, the use of the present perfect. We also practice the structure of the form. But today we need to learn more about this tense. Right? So today we are going to practice some words that we can include in the present perfect tense. Okay? For the better explanation, dear students, let me share my screen. Okay, so these are the three words that we are going to learn today. The number one, yes. Two, already. And three, just. So these three words can be combined with the present perfect tense in order to be a little bit more specific. Remember, the use of the present perfect tense is to connect the present with the past. Yeah, you're probably wondering that why do we call this present perfect? Well, this tense itself describes past. Yeah, it's a little bit complicated, but is that the way it is? Because the present perfect connects, as I said before, the past with the present. So we can describe an action or an activity that started at some point in the past, but that action is still true in the present. Yeah, or it's valid or it's relevant, right? It's really relevant in the present, all right? So that's the way we use the present perfect. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so this is the first one that we're going to learn. Yet, okay? In our language has many different definition, and this one can also combine with other tenses. But remember, today with the present perfect. So yet, yet means in our language, yeah, all right, in the question. So as you can see on the screen, we usually use yet at the end of a sentence. For example, we can say, has the match started yet? So in Spanish, it can be translated like, ¿Ya empezó el partido? Has the match started yet? Yet at the end in questions. Question. Sometimes we can use the word yet in negative form, right? But we can cover that later. Okay, have a look. So we have this. Have you done the English exercise yet? Is it? So it's translated as ¿Has hecho el ejercicio de inglés? This one. Have you told her the truth yet? ¿Ya le dijiste la verdad? Have you told her the truth yet? All right? Good. Now, yet, it can also translate with another meaning. It means todavía. All right? So it's a negative way. For example, we use yet for negative sentences. Take a look. It says, Zara hasn't answered me the message yet, right? So it can be translated like, Sara no me ha contestado el mensaje todavía. Okay? Sarah hasn't answered me the message yet. Okay. So let's continue with the other part. So the match hasn't started yet. So this is another way, is that todavía no ha empezado el partido. The match hasn't started yet. All right? Look at this. Look at this, guys. I think he's trying or something. It might be he cannot do the homework. So is that I haven't done the English project yet. Okay? So is that no ha hecho el trabajo de inglés o no ha hecho el trabajo de inglés todavía. So remember, we can use the word yet with the present perfect. We can include in the question, and we can also word with the same word yet in negative sentences. Okay, so let's continue with the word number 2. It's already, already, already. Okay, already in the present perfect has 2 different connotations. Number 1 is ya. Ja. This is making me smile because sometimes it sounds like there's a character in Ecuadorian television that she's always says this, yeah. All right. So is that affirmation, yeah, right? Or it can also have another connotation like this in the question. For example, is that I have already paid rent. I have already paid the rent. So it's translated like ya pagué la rienda. So we're describing an activity that we have done before this facet. Okay. So probably someone is expecting to someone, in this case me, to pay the rent. So probably it might be my wife or my girlfriend. She's spreading worried about the rent. So she's noticed I have no money because I already spent all my money. So she's pretty worried and she said, have you paid the rent? So I can say, yes, honey, I have already paid the rent. Already means that we have done one activity before, all right? So have a look. Is that have you already finished in the question? Okay? Ya terminaste? Sounds funny, right? Okay. Have you already finished? Okay, we can also use the present perfect. Okay, with the word already. Okay, so have a look. We have a girl. I don't know. She's probably happy because she has already finished her assignment. Okay, so we can also describe that with that Luisa has already done the English project. Yes. Okay, so that's means probably the deadline is in 2 days. In 2 days in time, but he has done it before, so we can use already. Luisa has already done the English project. Okay, so let's continue. And we said here, has the match already started? Okay, so he's expecting probably the schedule is might be a little bit different. So he's expecting that someone tell them if the match has already started. Okay, so let's continue. She has already called me in 10 minutes. 10 times, okay? Is that well, she's trying to insist, he's trying to reach them. Okay, she has already called me 10 times. Okay, so let's continue with the last word, just. Just. So just means acabar de, right? So it's something that you have done recently, all right? So you're really, really smart guy because you can do everything you were asked for in this case. So you can say, I have just seen Valeria. So I recently saw this person. But we can also use the present perfect. I have just seen Valeria. So another we are full. We have just had lunch. All right. Estamos llenos. Acabamos de almorzar. We can also use the same picture with that I have just arrived at the university. All right. Because we don't know what's going on. We had just arrived at the university and look at the building. All right. Uh, so again, Lisa has just finished the English project. Right. So that means this activity is recently. Okay. Summary. So don't forget, we use the word yes, maybe either in questions or negative. Right. Number two, we use just and already. Right. We can use in positive. I'm sorry, in the positive, or we can include in the question. Okay. That's all, folks. So, guys, thank you very much for having me today. I'll see you the next week. Remember, today you will have a assignment, so please check the video. Goodbye.